Hey there, boils and ghouls. It's your friend Tats. I'm back with another video. We got a new 4K Blu-ray. Got this in a day early, which I'm not going to complain about. But yeah, I got this in and was able to check it out. And you already know which one we're talking about. Today we're going to look at the 4K for Poltergeist 2, The Other Side, courtesy of Scream Factory. And really happy to get this. First off, I'm going to give a not really a spoiler, but um, I just got to mention, okay, because we all know, if you're a Poltergeist fan, you know that this poor girl, Heather O'Rourke, who plays Carol Ann in the movies, we all know that she died very young, and I think it was a stomach illness that she passed away from. So unfortunately, I think she passed away during the making of Poltergeist 3, which we'll talk about Poltergeist 3 in a few minutes. But am I the only one that thinks now? I mean, I know they didn't mean for it to be when they made the movie, but now, it's kind of hard hitting when, you get to the finale of the movie and when the Freeling family goes into the spirit realm and you see the monster come up and grab Carol Ann and you see her face decompose and stuff. Am I the only one that's like, it's hard hitting to watch that now, because especially knowing that she died so young, and and then you see her go off into eternity, but then she's brought back by her grandmother and she looks like an angel. Am I the only one that's excuse me, sorry. Am I the only one that's kind of feels that's a little hard hitting? I mean, I can't be the only one, right? But anyway, I know they didn't. I know that wasn't the plan when they made the movie, to make it morbid in any way. But I'm just, yeah, it's just something, just I can't help it. It does make it a little bit harder to watch this sometimes, especially knowing that, we lost her so soon. But anyway, on with that, yeah, we got this in today, and, you know, I was able to check it out, and yeah, it's a nice little release. It's very basic, not much to it. Here's the front, there's the back. I believe really no new bonus features. On the 4K, you got 4K restoration from the original camera negative, presented in Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos. Audio commentary with writer-producer Michael Grace, I think that's how you say it. Audio commentary with webmaster of the Poltergeist fan site, David Furtney. On the Blu-ray, restoration, original camera negative, Dolby Atmos. Commentary, the two commentaries: Robbie's Return, interview with actor Oliver Robbins; The Spirit World, interview with the visual effects teams, Richard Edlin, Steve Johnson, and Screaming Mad George. Ghosts of Giger, a look at the contributions of artist H.R. Geiger, featuring rare photos and illustrations, and interview with friend and agent Les Bereni. They're back, the making of Poltergeist 2, Monster Shop, Ghost Makers, the magic of Poltergeist 2, theatrical trailer, and TV spots, still galleries. So yeah, so I believe most of everything on here is pretty much just imported from the Blu-ray, and so yeah, there's your slipcover. And I have to say, I hate to say it, this is definitely one of Scream Factory's more flimsy slipcovers. It feels very, very thin. So yeah, if you're a slipcover fan, yeah, you're gonna want to be gentle with this baby. So it just does. It feels very, very thin, but you got it's very basic, the same on the back, no reversible cover art. So there you go. Then you got your two discs here. Hang on, let me turn these around real quick so you kind of see what's on there. See the disc art. There you go. You got the creature that Craig T. Nelson vomits up. Then you have Tanner and Tangina, both great actors, and unfortunately they're both gone too. So I'm kind of surprised, they haven't done the Poltergeist curse thing made like a documentary or anything like that on here. But Anyway, so it's a nice little 4K. The sound is great because you got Dolby Atmos and Master Audio 5.1. So yeah, it sounds great. Sorry, sorry, my throat's dry. Um, Actually, yeah, I mean, I actually had a couple of moments I had to turn down the sound on the TV, so the sound is excellent. Um, you know, Definitely the music score definitely comes in. You'll hear that very, very easily. But yeah, just as far as the picture quality goes, it is a nice transfer. Screen Factory did do a good job, and it looks great. The HDR really does work. I will say though, while the practical effects, like it does look a little bit obvious, but you get to see like how really, really nice the practical effects look, and you can appreciate the artistry that went into them. I will say, unfortunately, the visual effects sometimes do look a bit janky in some of the scenes. Um, you know, but overall, it's not that distracting. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's a beautiful transfer. The film looks gorgeous. It was beautifully shot. The cinematography is really good. So this movie does actually, for the most part, this movie really does benefit from a 4K release. And just yeah, if you were in the you were interested about picking this up, and especially if you're a Poltergeist fan, and so it does complement the first Poltergeist 4K. So they look both great. You could double feature these movies and they would look amazing together. So I would actually say, yeah, I mean, if you like the movie, and there's nothing really wrong with this edition here, which is why I think it would be nice to have it. I would say though, I know some people would be like, no, we don't need Poltergeist 3 on 4K, but I actually wouldn't mind having Poltergeist 3 on 4K because, you know, um, Poltergeist 3, okay, yeah, it's definitely the weakest of the trilogy, but it's still, I didn't mind it that much, and I think visually, Poltergeist 3 would be a movie that I think would honestly benefit from a 4K. I think there are parts of that movie, especially the way it's filmed, the cinematography and stuff like that. I think Poltergeist 3 would look and benefit from a 4K release. But overall, this is a very nice addition. I could understand if you were not really big on this, but I wouldn't mind having the three movies. That's just me. This is the only Poltergeist movie. Now that I think about it, this is the only Poltergeist movie that I got to see in a theater. Didn't get to see the original. Didn't get to see the third movie. Had no interest in the remake. Sorry, just didn't care. But yeah, this is the one we got to see in the theater and had a blast watching this in the theater. It was a lot of fun. Um, but honestly, yeah, I mean, there's really not much more I can say about it. It looks really good, great transfer, especially like around the. I think like where the 4K really shines is when you're getting into the third act, and especially like after, Stephen Craig T. Nelson's character, he gets the monster out of him, and then like they're going through the house looking, trying to find the kids so they can get out, and it's just the way it's shot, the lighting and everything else. It looks beautiful and sinister and creepy. So, just overall, yeah, I really do think this is a nice little 4K. And, if you're in the market for it, I would say pick it up. And it does go well with the first movie. I think that's really about all I can say about this, though. But, yeah, I'm really happy to have Poltergeist 2. And I'm going to be honest, if they do get around to putting Poltergeist 3 on 4K, I'm going to pick that up too because I would love to just have the whole trilogy of Poltergeist movies on 4K. So yeah, so that's pretty much about all I can say about it. So if anybody took the time to watch this, I thank you for doing it. I appreciate you for doing it. I honestly hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, could you please leave it a like? And if you haven't, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And that's it. More to come. So hopefully you guys will stick around. So there you go, guys. Take care. Have a good night, and I'll see you all later. Bye.